Hey fellas, happy 2022 everyone. So let's get it going with the Book of Boba Fett vlog on episode 6, From the Desert Comes a Stranger, the penultimate episode of the season, and there's a lot going on in it that calls back to previous parts of the saga as well as offers a preview to what's going to be coming next. And even with that in mind, I'm gonna be doing my best to keep things as spoiler free as I can, and but I will say this as definitively that Dave Filoni's work on this episode is simply spectacular. It is easily proof that even with all that's been going down over the last few years, and especially with this series, that there is still magic to be had and still wonder to be found out in the right places. So it's basically culminates of everything they've built up to so far in the season, and that how, as well as like the Clone Wars, the movies, Bad Batch, and the main Mandalorian, as well as often like a little curtain release what we're going to be seeing in season 2, the development of Ahsoka Tano spin-off, the one about Bo-Katan and the rest of her cast, and also potentially with what we could potentially be seeing in other spin-offs as well. I will say that it's nice to see characters getting fleshed out more, and even some ones that I would have never expected to see in live action appear in this episode. I won't be saying which ones they are here, which will give an idea of how much it threw me for a loop, so to speak, and it'll be interesting to see what happens with Grogu and his teachings, especially. Also, interesting the hint given how after those people, like I believe they're called Corridor, or even though like the effects they used on reintroducing Luke in the second season of Mandalorian and the rescue were overall pretty solid, and they actually were so impressed by what they did that actually ILM actually hired them to work on future episodes, and all things considered, I could never say the finale is going to be pretty wild. I mean, how to see who's going to be staking a claim for the future of Tatooine, and there is indeed talk now of a potential once around Darth Maul, which, even though so underperformed, I'm very much open to the idea of it being a tool for streaming. And I'm glad that even with that, clearly has its fans, and I'm glad that the mouse did not give up on the idea of like a western set in the saga. I mean, like people compare Timothy Olyphant's character Ranth to his one in Justified. I've not seen that one, but I heard it's good, and I definitely will take their word for it and similarities. So I'll see you all next week for this season 1 finale of this show, and tomorrow for my next Peacemaker vlog. So take care, everyone.